Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium. The smoke machine is rolling, and the Miami Hurricanes making their customary grand entrance onto the field. And the Mountaineers will get us started with the opening kickoff. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Makes a move. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. So Miami's offense will start this game off. When your quarterback takes the field, you want him to look just like this guy.
Yeah, the it factor. He's the man. Nobody questions it. Everybody on this team knows. And he's the leader.
Everybody in this stadium also knows the offense goes as this guy goes. He has got to play well today.
Got a man, it's Carr. At the 35, he's got room. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. That big play has this defense reeling, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 14. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Pushes ahead for a pickup of 1 down to the 13. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to throw, it's Cox. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Miami.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. So the West Virginia Mountaineers offense will get the ball for the first time. And the spotlight in this game will undoubtedly be on these star wide receivers, Davey.
I mean, they're featured, Reese. Like, these guys are going to touch the football a lot. These offenses are built to get them the football, to make plays. We're in for a few catches today, Paul.
We sure are. When you can get open like these guys can, when you have the speed to take the top off of a defense, you know you're going to see a lot of explosive plays today.
Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long, ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Donaldson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. We'll see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Setting up the screen. Show him a little juke, and he's up to the 30 before he stopped.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the chains for the first down. And the Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Red pass, it's complete. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
Nice job reeling in that catch. And listen, when you say Miami Hurricane football, to me, I think about burners at the receiver position. Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Santana Moss, Reggie Wayne, who I played with in the Senior Bowl. These guys could not be covered one-on-one. And this dude here in this offense today, he causes the same kind of problems. Really, really good route runner. He always seems to get open.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle box. He knew to throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
The Hurricanes trying to cash it in on first and goal. He wants to throw. They're bringing heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to pass. It's Cox. He finds his man. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary.
Miami, 7.
They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll try to pass it in on third and goal. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Canes! Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you hit the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. So an 82-yard drive there, and they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. He'll start this drive firing. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Off play action on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. Bulldozes him. 10. Touchdown Mountaineers. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And he made the extra point without problem. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The kickoff team out there to boot it away and 15 yards farther up the field after the roughing the kicker penalty. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
They'll ride the hot hand. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
I know that wasn't a big, huge play, and everybody's not excited, and the fans aren't going crazy, but those are the plays that in the fourth quarter matter a lot. Again, making you tackle my back, making you feel the physicality of the football game throughout, so you get tired and get worn down in the fourth quarter.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
He fires it out to the right, and it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. This is an area of the field where it's really advantageous to just go for it. Getting some heat. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
Man, your goal of a defense is to stop them, is to force punts, and then this is just gravy. Now, they go for it on fourth down and medium. On their side of the field, you get the big stop and a chance to switch the momentum here in the first half.
And that's a really good example of why offensive coordinators script plays. You know the down and distance, and you know which routes can get you to the stick. So there's no wasted time. That coordinator got the play in early to his quarterback, knowing that his players were going to be able to execute.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He'll try it again. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. And the Mountaineers have it in scoring position on first and goal. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
In football, you hear the term quick but don't hurt. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
And that was a high percentage completion and a low efficiency pass. They lose yardage.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you got dialed up on third.
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. So loud it's rattling your fillings on third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right, a 41-yarder from the left hash. And it's right down the boulevard. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Baxter. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He's got it down the left. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's Cox. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, the game plan's been pretty simple offensively, right? They are taking shots and they're being aggressive throwing it down the field. This guy's already got 2 touchdown passes. We're still in the first half. And on that last one, he was looking for number 3.
He'll pull it down and run. At the 20, he's got space. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. And the Canes have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. Lets it fly. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
That's a decision the quarterback would love to have back. Down here in this area of the field in the red zone, these windows, they close so quickly. Everything just has to be done a little bit faster. You've got to be so much more precise, and as a result of being late on the throw, they turn it over in the red zone.
Using the spin move. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll throw it on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Bray. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Fox. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of the look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Makes the grab well past the sticks. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's got a better seat there in South Florida than you? A captivating start to this one.
And the Hurricanes will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. He'll bring it out. It's Farmer. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the 2nd half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little 2nd half running the football from out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the 2nd half so that they can win this game.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Well, the Miami linebacker shows you his speed on that play. And when I talk about Miami linebackers, it is a bit of a sore subject for me. We played against the Canes in the Sugar Bowl my senior year in college. I got hit multiple times by multiple Miami linebackers and spent multiple days in an ice tub post-game.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. He's looking downfield to throw. And they got him for the sack.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field. We're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Here's the return. Oh, he gave him a dead leg. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Pocket starts to collapse. Dances away. Finds his man. It's Carr. And it is a chunk play. A huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
And here comes the offense on second down. To the air, it's Cox. Lets it go to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Hurricane. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay move just does a little double checking to make sure. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Robinson. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there.
Makes the grab, gets the foot down, just precision execution on that big play. The Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. The back goes in motion. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Made a little something out of that run. He picked up a couple down to the 14.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for space. It's Donaldson. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back? Throws toward the end zone. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. It's good. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he's going to try to return this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
They'll give it to the back. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on third and short from their own 24. To the ground to try to move the chains. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Quick completion to the right. At the 40, there he goes. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. The Canes are on the move. Looking downfield, it's Cox. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down marker.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Coming after him. Quickly complete. Finds a crease at the 20. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami! If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
So they'll try to make up some of that ground on second down from the 16. He's looking to throw. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
These are the perfect situations you love to be in. Known passing situations. These are not where the offensive tackles want to be. And when you're on the edge and there's no threat of the run, pin your ears back, get the nice first down sack.
Pass on the way. It's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Canes.
And that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with a big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And when I got a stud quarterback like they do, I'm going to protect him. I'm going to make sure that I keep him upright because he can do some serious damage. But this defense applying pressure and applying the hammer in this football game.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. And the Mountaineers want to crank the tempo. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Working that left side now. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? Couldn't order better field position for this offense. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Keeps looking downfield. Fires into the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Touchdown, Hurricane! And the beatdown has ensued.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Caught over the middle. It's Donaldson. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. He's going to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Shelton. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down.
Love the location of the throw on that slant pass. Put it out in front of the receiver, put it on his face mask so he can catch it and try to advance.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Mountaineers! A great catch and run for 6.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
And they're able to get him on the ground. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. On the option. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing, big turnover forced by the defense.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. And this looks disastrous. Oh, down he goes. A huge loss on that play. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast.
Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. And the offense will recover, but it's not going to make any difference as they're short of the 1st down marker. The offense starts with a short field. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. They'll toss it to the left. Across the 25, he's got room. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.